You're live.
All right, hi guys. So have you heard us talking like this? We're having some issues with sound. So the look on your screen might not be as crystal clear, but hopefully you can hear us crystal clear. That's the goal. So I'm here with Natasha. Hello. And we were talking all about the What I See in Her campaign. And if you haven't checked it out on social, hashtag What I See in Her on Instagram, please do. It's full of so many inspiring posts, so many incredible women, women shouting out other women, spotlighting other women, celebrating other women. It's just, you know, a little uplifting moment.
Yes.
And on social media, so often I think we do.
Yes, indeed.
It is so nice. So today, in particular, we're talking about a woman you looked up to as you were a kid.
Yes.
So I would love to see all of your What I See in Her posts, and I would love to hear who that woman is that you looked up to as a kid. But Natasha, I also want to hear from you about the woman you looked up to as a kid.
Okay, so growing up, I think we all looked up to her, the one and only Oprah Winfrey.
Oh yeah.
In this beautiful outfit that Dia dressed me in, I feel like I would say to you guys, if this was my TV show, red shirt for you, a red shirt for you, everyone gets a red shirt. And it's from Dia.
Yes. Look under your chair.
Yay!
And then as you like come down, you're like, Natasha!
You're literally making my heart jump right now. So yes, Oprah, I love you. Who else do I love? Kerry Washington. I love Scandal, right? Not everything that happened. There was some things that were challenging.
Sure.
But overall, I loved her sex appeal. I loved her Jamaican figure. I similarly love my Jamaican figure.
Hey.
I love Janet Jackson. I don't necessarily think this outfit matches her, but the sex appeal does. She is a sexy woman, and I'm so excited that she's back at touring and all that good stuff. She looks phenomenal. And who else? Oh gosh. I love TLC. I love them. Left Eye and Chili and So I loved women that were really happy to just be present and to own their sexiness, whether they were plus size, not plus size, curvy, not curvy. Just love who you are, because I think that message not only speaks to the month of love, but also just we struggle with it as women. And I love anyone who's just like, ooh, Sanaya Lathan, she says her favorite part of her body is her butt. I'm like, yes. Right there with you, baby. Like, let's do this.
Absolutely. We have some people commenting. Santa Garcia says she loves that red outfit, and she gave you some heart eyes.
Thank you.
And
I appreciate it.
Laura says, hey. And Diane says she loves the jacket. Thanks, Diane. Okay, so we were talking about Natasha and how this is a little bit of an Oprah-inspired look. We think Oprah would probably like to rock this look.
I think so.
Oprah. I like it. Yeah. And the woman that I looked up to as a kid, I was embarrassed about it, but I told everyone, and they told me, actually, what are you talking about? She's cool.
Wait for it.
You should love it.
Yep.
Avril Lavigne.
Yeah!
She was the skater boy.
Love you.
So I really did. I loved Avril, and I think what I loved about her, it was at the time when Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera. And like Hilary Duff and like Lindsay Lohan, and all of these like girly girls with like makeover montages and like oops I did it again, like it was very girly. And at the time it was like I was riding my bike and scraping my knees and I didn't even like wearing dresses and I wanted to be more of a tomboy, and it was kind of like that girl is kind of a I like her. So this is a little bit of a menswear inspired look. As like a little thanks, Avril. For that moment, and for I think she just like there was something about her that just made me think like, you can be a tomboy and that's cool.
Absolutely.
You're allowed to be a tomboy.
Absolutely.
If she's doing it, you can do it. You can't be what you can't see.
Exactly. Representation is key. And she really was just be yourself, right? And that was hard. I remember that. Like girls are supposed to be XYZ, and she was like, how about I just be me?
Yeah, exactly.
And we'll rock with that.
So that's kind of one of the women I looked up to as a kid. Jess says, Ash, you're looking like the boss babe right now. Thanks, Jess. I know, with my blazer. I don't have like the classic Avril Lavigne tie.
Yeah. Oh yes. God,
that's a look. I think it was great at the time.
Yes.
And maybe it should stay in that time.
You could bring it back. Yes.
We'll see.
I love it. Okay.
But I want to also talk, since Valentine's Day is next week, would love to see what you guys are up to this Valentine's Day. And Natasha, what are you up to? Is this a look you could wear for your Valentine's Day?
Yes. I think if Khalil's watching this right now, he would say yes and yes.
Khalil, I want to see a comment from you, Khalil, about all this look right now.
All this lusciousness, yes. For me, I think we're going to do the movies. We're going to see a horror film.
Oh my God.
It's our favorite genre, so yay.
Wait, it's Valentine's Day, and you're gonna see a horror.
Slice and dice. Yes. You know what? We're totally into that.
All right.
Yes.
I mean, hey, the red is the color, it seems like.
Yes,
so
exactly. So I
read
want to see
into it. Go
screen.
for the gore.
Yes. And then dinner, hopefully some crab legs in there, and, which is messy and not sexy, but that's okay.
And you guys gonna cook together?
Yes, we're gonna cook.
That's
we're gonna
so fun.
Save in and the time and the energy and just do it at home. And our dog and cat, I think, will appreciate it.
Oh yeah. I mean, and like, you know, there's some bonding that happens with the actual cooking.
Yes.
Sometimes at the restaurant, when you're at a restaurant with your, husband or like partner, it's kind of like, hey, how you doing? We could be having the same conversation at home. Why are we here right now?
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, I'm really tired, and we could be having the same meal, but I could be horizontal.
Yeah. I was just about to say, you're one step closer to the bedroom.
Yeah.
So, just saying,
I see where your mind is. It is Valentine's Day. 'Tis the season for some romance. I love it. She's about to receive her boxes, and she wants to know if she can get that outfit in red.
Ooh, I hope so.
I sure hope so. You should definitely take a screenshot, upload it to your profile, and let your stylist know that you love
stand
it.
for you guys.
And Jess Hayes says her Valentine tradition is also horror movies.
That's awesome. That's so awesome. See, I'm not alone. I am not alone.
You're not alone. I didn't try to make you feel alone. I just thought that was like,
I know.
It's a
You're
bold
just
choice.
You're a little bit crazy, but okay.
Well, hey, if that's what you guys love to do, then I love that. I love that you have a thing that you love to do.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Yes, it will be 16 years in September, and I'm just honored to have him in my life and have my best friend. And again, if we did nothing, it would be a perfect day.
We have a collective
Yes, my boo-boo.
Oh, so sweet. Well, Diane had a comment. She said she had to stop all her boxes in January because the government cut her check. Guess what, Diane? I'm really, really sorry to hear that. I know the government shutdown affected so many
800,000 people.
So many people. And one of those was actually a member of the Kirby Killy crew, who's part of the group. There's 20 plus size women hiking Mount Kilimanjaro, summiting on International Women's Day.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, and one of them, Bisa, is a government employee, and I was chatting with her on the phone, and she was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go on this trip anymore. I don't know what to do.
Really?
And she also, once she started her job with the government, she then got breast cancer, and she was like, if I leave this job, I'm not going to get the same kind of health care, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do. She felt like very caught between a rock and a hard place. I highly recommend you guys read her story.
Wow.
I think Sean is going to send a link. She's on it.
Perfect.
I got a nod from Sean. Send a link so you guys can read Lisa's story. It's really great, and luckily funding came in right in the nick of time, so she's going to make it on the trip.
Good.
But it's crazy how just to see the repercussions of something so small, how big it cost.
I think that's going to cost us like $6 million or something.
Man, I don't know. But anyways, Diane, we feel for you, girl.
Yeah.
Feeling for you.
Yes, prayers.
Feeling for you. So Jess says, yes, Ashby, I was such a punk rock angsty teen. Avril all the way. Thank you, Jess. Thank you.
Avril fans go deep. We yes.
I had two posters of Avril in my room. Literally more than one, too. I don't know why I needed to have two, but I had two posters. Of that great Canadian woman. And
yes. Oh, and I love Canadians. I have family in Toronto. So yeah.
So anyways, and my Valentine's Day plans.
Yes. What are you doing?
I'm gonna be right here. Facebook Live with you guys.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's a Thursday. So I'll be here. But we're gonna be talking.
Okay.
We're gonna be talking plus size dating.
Okay.
It'll be a good conversation.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It'll be a really good conversation. Then I'm gonna go home and maybe go to the restaurant across the street.
Okay.
Or maybe just pick up takeout.
Okay. I appreciate that. Yep, that works.
And maybe in the weekend we could do something really fun and exciting. But It's gonna be a chill one, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Jenna says, what's good to wear for horror movies, beer, and something cheap for dinner? Ooh. All right. Well, yes, because you literally just described Natasha's Valentine's night.
Yes.
Horror movies, beer, something cheap for dinner. All right.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
And what are you going to be rocking?
For the actual day?
For Valentine's. Something red, something...
Probably red. I think I like to go with red usually. The curly hair, probably comfortable shoes, and then, maybe some fun, like, undergarments.
Whoa.
Yeah, keeping it sexy.
Yeah. I love that. Oh, and you know what else I love about Valentine's Day? I think it's a great time to do a bold lip.
God, yeah, absolutely. Right? I mean, I think every day is a perfect opportunity for
True. But if you're the kind of person who's like, bold lip, not me.
Do it that day.
Valentine's Day, I feel like there's a few days. Valentine's Day, like a Christmas Eve.
Like,
there's a
New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve. And there's a few days where it's like,
definitely go for it, for sure. That's the day to be bold. It's the day to love yourself also as well. We're always taking time to think about treating others, but what have you done for you lately, baby?
Yes. Okay. Yes. What do you see in her? But also, what do you see in me?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Did you get your new Dia box? Did you buy that new? How are you loving you? And then we can love others well.
Yeah. Just have a little Valentine's treat.
Yes, absolutely.
Sherry says she wore her Dia box outfit for her anniversary dinner tonight, and she felt fabulous.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's amazing.
Happy anniversary, baby.
Yes, seriously. How long? We'd love to hear and celebrate you. That's incredible.
Love is alive and well, everyone. I know that the media would like to listen. It's out there, ladies and gentlemen. It's out there. Don't worry.
Regina says she will be celebrating her very first Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Regina, I can't wait to see the outfit. I can't wait.
That's awesome.
Regina, what I see in you is a badass boss lady with the best style, the best shoes I've ever seen, and who can pull off head to toe red better than anyone else. Okay. I love following Regina on Instagram.
Yeah. Clearly.
Hey, after this, I'm going to make you follow her.
Okay.
I
just
can't
immaculate.
okay. Regina,
stunning. Excellent.
Love it. Laura says, love this campaign. # what I see in her needs to be year round. I agree, Laura.
Yeah.
I would love to see who you guys are talking about. Who is that woman that you looked up to when you were a kid, right? Yeah. So you mentioned Oprah, you mentioned Whitney. Did you mention Whitney?
No,
Whitney.
Yes, to you. So I also loved Whitney Houston because the voice, but then also she just spoke to my soul. Her passion and her abilities. It just I still cry about her because I miss her. I just think a world without Whitney Houston is just a sadder world, to be honest. And I miss her deeply, actually. But her music just made me feel alive, and it made me feel celebrated. And again, she was a black woman who was performing, and it didn't matter that she was black, and it didn't matter that she was from Jersey, right? She just was loved and beloved, and I just. She was everything. Everything to me.
It's like she didn't actually need any background music.
No.
Ever.
She was like an ensemble.
Herself
is amazing.
Incredible. Brandy Cinderella was my favorite movie growing up. And remember how she was fairy godmother?
Yes.
She's Whitney. A great fairy godmother.
I miss her. I really, it's crazy to be in a world without her.
Yeah, it is. Laura says she wants to shout out her Mama Kane, great grandma, Nana, and her sisters. They truly were and are Laura's heroes. They're straight in love for her family. That is super sweet. Well, thanks for showing me off your outfit. We've got another cute outfit to show off. But in the meantime, give us some cards for how cute Natasha looks in this red look. In her Oprah-inspired ensemble.
Yes. Hello, Oprah, if you're watching.
Hey, Oprah. Yes. Thank you, Natasha. Come back at the end, okay?
Absolutely.
All right, Jackie, get out here and show us what you got on.
Hey, ladies.
Hello.
Good to see you. I love that you're rocking the Avril style.
Oh, thank you. I was embarrassed thinking that was not cool, but turns out it's super cool.
I can totally get down with Avril. In fact, I think I'm going to go home
and listen to Avril.
And I'm going to listen to Avril.
Oh, yeah.
So
I could definitely know. Come on closer. Don't be afraid of me. I definitely know every single word to her first album. Even that one song where she tried rapping. It's cool.
I did not know she tried rapping, but now I'm really going to go find that.
Well,
Avril's full of surprises.
Oh, I know all of that.
Did that skater boy try to teach her rapping?
Maybe. Honestly, I'm not sure. Jackie, let's talk about your look because if you guys, I'm sorry, if you can't tell, she has a little bit of a 90s inspired look
I hope
right
I can
now.
tell. I hope.
I think it's pretty clear. All right, tell me about your look and who inspired it.
So there's any day that I can dress 90s, I will dress 90s. I am a 90s baby. Well, an 87 baby, but grew up in the 90s.
Yeah.
I'm a 90s, can I curse on the show? You know that song. I'm a 90s, please. But this is really inspired by Buffy. She is a character that I looked up to growing up. What really drew me to the show, I was actually in 4th grade when I started watching the show, which was maybe a little young, but I sat about 5 inches from my television on the floor because I thought I would get in trouble watching such an adult show with the volume really low, was that she defied she defied the stereotype that this blonde little girl was going to, be the first to die in the beginning of every horror film. And just watching her, I felt like I could defy stereotypes of being a plus-size woman.
Absolutely.
And just watching that show gave me this strength. And actually, Natasha and I were talking about Buffy before, and
I know
she had...
Turns out we have 2 huge Buffy fans
Hi,
in
Oprah
the
fans.
room.
Hi, Oprah. Hi, Sarah Michelle Gellar. But Natasha said something that I thought was so poignant that that really came full circle for me, was that not only was Buffy the Slayer, if people are familiar with this, that she was chosen, so she didn't really have a choice to save the world, but she was not only a Slayer, but she was Buffy. And so she had her identity as this Slayer, an identity of herself, and it actually made her a better Slayer, and made her, actually being a Slayer made her a better version of herself too. And I just, that show is a metaphor for going through high school and all the issues. The demons were actually metaphors for issues that you had. And it was just a show that to this day, when I'm going through something hard, in my head I'll say, I'm a Slayer, I'm a Slayer, I'm a Slayer. And it gives me a real strength to defy my own stereotypes and to walk into a room when sometimes I'm uncomfortable and feel like that Slayer.
Okay, so what do you see? Oh my God, you already said so much. What do you see in her? What do you see in Buffy? You see, a Slayer, but also
a human being.
A human, yeah.
Someone who has strength, but someone who's vulnerable too, because I think that was the best part, was that, I think it relates to the body empowerment movement and, my own journey of self-love, if we're talking about self-love on Valentine's Day, which is what Valentine's Day really means for me, is that she, like I said, defied her own stereotypes.
Right.
And, overcame, so many different obstacles of going through high school. I mean, there was, a line at the end of the season 3 where somebody goes, "We made it." And they're like, "Yeah, it was a hell of a battle." And then someone says, "No, high school." And it was just, to this day, I just take strength from that.
Yeah. Well, and your outfit is so 90s because you were like, this is something I think Buffy would like.
Oh yeah, I hope so. Trying to get a big ring in there.
Nice. Earrings. A
this shirt that I keep playing with. Everybody needs this shirt because it's just I keep playing with it. It's so great.
It's so fun. Jess Hay says, "Jackie, I love your look so
Thank
much."
you. I'm feeling it too. Thanks to Dia.
Yeah. And Laura says, "OMG, love this leopard and sequins." Yes.
Thank you.
And oh my gosh, my dad commented, "Oh, how many times we watched Brandy's Cinderella."
I did like that, and I still listen to the music sometimes. Okay, now you're gonna get me started.
I won't. It's okay. It's okay. I will say though, watching it as an adult, it just makes you think like, wow, special effects are really bad in this.
Buffy too. First season of Buffy. If anyone's trying to watch it, please just
get over that.
Get over that. Or it will get better.
And the eyebrow trend at that time of the 90s, early 2000s of the little tiny pencil eyebrows.
Yeah.
Woo! It was a rough look.
Well, Buffy could slay in a skirt, which is why I'm also wearing the skirt, because she would just have every single outfit on, and you'd see her running around,
doing
matter
what
what
she's wearing,
kick, flying over cemetery over caskets. It was just
love it.
It was great.
Amazing.
It was great.
Oh, All right, so Deborah has a woman that inspires her. She says she's always admired her aunt. She taught high school, retired, and started a prison ministry. And even at age 99, she dresses up as Mother Goose for kindergarten and a preschool at her senior complex. Oh my gosh, what is her name, Deborah? She sounds like a lovely woman. I would love to hear more.
I would too, actually.
Oh.
The kind of stories I want to hear.
Yeah. Lauren says, missed so much, went home sick today, but wanted to pop in and say, hey, Jackie, looking cute.
Thank you.
Well, you totally are looking super cute.
Thank you. I am feeling the 90s love.
Yes, you got a little leopard, a little sequins, a little denim skirt.
Yeah.
I love it. So, okay, is there anyone else that you looked up to as a kid besides Buffy?
Oh,
that just, like,
so
really
many,
speaks to
so
you?
many.
A woman in your life that just really inspired you?
Real or fake?
Yeah, real or
Well,
fake.
can I roll off a bunch of names?
Sure, yes.
Well, Oprah as well. Natasha and I,
Oh, of
we
course.
just,
Of
we have
course.
the same Buffy, Oprah. If we're talking fictional characters, Anne of Green Gables, because,
Oh.
I felt like I was that rebellious, loudmouthed little kid who, still saw the positive in the end.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone saw Now Voyager, but I always loved Charlotte Vale and Now Voyager, which was a film in the 40s actually about a woman who was mentally ill, kind of pulled herself up through therapy and sheer, self-will. Betty Davis played her. And speaking of women in those era, I do admire Olivia de Havilland so much. She was an actress of the 40s as well, but she looked for deeper meaning roles. She played Melanie in Gone with the Wind, but her story is kind of funny. She changed the shape of Hollywood forever because she actually sued her, at that time, studios owned actors and didn't let them act anywhere else. So she sued. She went to go Gone with the Wind, and then they kind of stopped putting her in things, and she sued them. And she won, therefore changing the landscape of Hollywood so that anybody could act and make as much money as they wanted. So
amazing.
That was good.
I love female pioneers making it better.
Oh yeah,
making it better for the rest
She's
of us.
101 and she lives in Paris.
Oh my God, amazing.
So shout out to Olivia de Havilland. I mean, you are the greatest.
I think you've got a few. What I see in her posts, you got to make.
I know. Maya Angelou, of course.
Oh.
That was someone who's her words just spoke to me. Her poetry, everything just about her words of hope. There are so many that I can name that I just keep going on and on. And then,
this is like a campaign that's not just one day long.
I know, I'm going to have to do 30 different posts.
You might have to. And that's okay. I think we'd be fine with that.
I know, and I might have to.
So tell me what you're doing for Valentine's Day, too.
I am having a Palentine's Day.
Palentine's! I love that. I love it because it's like Galentine's. I love Galentine's. And actually, I have a really great Galentine's date with Sean back there. Hey, Sean. Who is going to go roller skating with me on Galentine's Day. She's never gone roller skating before. And she's going to do it with me on Galentine's Day. It's going to be great. She looks embarrassed. It's fine, Sean.
Sean's rocking all this cute stuff back there.
Oh, she's great, but she
she definitely
she's
is.
a little nervous because she's never roller skated before, and it's part of her 2019 goal to learn how to roller skate.
Right,
so we're going to go roller skating together.
Well, it makes me feel
great.
better. I haven't gone roller skating since I was 10 years old, so it's basically like the same thing.
Kind of,
yeah.
yeah.
It's not like getting back on a bike, which I don't know how to ride, by the way. Natasha, there's so much in common.
You don't
know how to ride a bike.
Okay, 2019. You're trying to.
I don't have great. I'm a little clumsy. I don't know about that.
I feel like
you'd have to go knee pads.
I think you could do
okay.
it. You know what?
Sean's
gonna attack her fear
Freddy
of
Cougar.
roller skating.
We'll ride our bike with Freddy Cougar mask on.
So Palentine's. What are you doing with your friends for Valentine's Day?
So I have a monthly date with two of my friends who I used to work with. And we just decided to do it on the 14th because it felt right. So we're gonna go. We always like to try new things. Go out to eat. Go out to a restaurant. Nice. We always like to try different restaurants, different places. Get some drinks maybe, or not get some drinks. Just hang and talk, and they always make me laugh so much. So I'm
so
really
you know
excited.
that's going to be a great end of your Thursday. Your Valentine's.
My Friday Eve.
Yes, your Friday Eve. It's the best way to roll into a weekend with a great Thursday.
It is. It gives you hope. It's like, I can do this one more day.
Yes. No, absolutely. Absolutely. And I know, Jackie, we were talking, so you were just talking about riding a bike, but I know before you and I were talking about other kinds of exercise and getting in the swing of things. And we actually have this really awesome wellness group that we just launched, I think, on Monday. Oh my gosh, it feels like it's been forever ago, but it was just on Monday. Just launched this amazing wellness group. It's all about inclusive wellness, so if you want to join it, and you don't even have to super participate, you know what I mean? It's one of those things that you can like really, really participate in, or kind of sit back and watch. But right now we're doing a walking challenge. So one of the other members of the Curvy Killy crew is leading a walking challenge this month because she's like, hiking is just walking. And anyone can be a hiker. You just gotta walk.
That's true. It might be a little more uphill than we're used to in New York, but we'll get there.
Right. But you know what? We're New Yorkers. We walk a lot. You know, so it's a pretty great challenge. And right now, the challenge for this particular week has just been 15-minute walks. I've been going on my 15 minutes walk at lunch with Lauren. We just walk to the river, walk back, and it's such a nice time to just like getting fresh, like a nice breath of fresh air. See a little bit of, see a little bit of nature. I mean, is the Hudson River nature? I guess it is. Just see a little bit of nature.
If we're being optimistic, it's nature.
You're right. And then walk back. It's just, so there's something nice about it for my mental health. I feel like a little bit better.
It's true. The water is always very calming for me.
Yeah.
Personally, no matter if it's the Hudson River or the Bahamas Ocean.
Yeah. No, but it is. It's nice. So I highly recommend you all join the wellness group. And I know I was mentioning it to you. You should totally join it.
I actually really want to.
Yeah.
I think 15-minute goals are really accessible. I like starting out with smaller goals, and sometimes when you are sitting in an office all day and you take those 15 minutes to get out, changes your whole perspective for the rest of the day. Coming back to work that's stressful, or people that are stressful,
or even if you're doing something and you're kind of like working on your computer and you're just like, why isn't this working? Why isn't it working? And you're fighting with yourself. It's a great time to be like, I'm gonna go for a walk.
It is.
Because when you come back, you're like, it was one button. How did I not see it? You know what I mean? You see it with fresh eyes. It's been really, really fun for me, and it's also been really fun because I know we were also talking about how like the gym is like not an inclusive space.
No, it is.
And makes that gym intimidation is very real.
No,
so having a space where there's lots of other plus size women talking about their wins and lessons, and being like, I didn't get the chance to go for a walk today, just wasn't in the cards, or other people being like, I did it and I thought this was so fun, I'm gonna go for 30. It's just nice to see women that look like you, that are like out there doing it and supporting each other. And it's only, really been, the conversation really happened since Monday, and I'm already feeling so inspired by all the incredible women in it. So if you guys should definitely join the wellness group, and as Jess Hayes says, come join the wellness group, all the cool kids are doing it.
All the cool kids are doing it.
I mean, Jess Hayes is the coolest of cool kids, so if she's doing it, I believe it.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited. I think, it's like important, just as important for mental health as anything else.
Oh my gosh, yes. Totally. On days where I get a little bit of workout in, a little bit of exercise in, I feel like I sleep better, I think clearer, I just feel like better. And sometimes when I sit fighting with my computer all day long, I come home and I'm just like,
gotta get that blood flowing.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. There's something great about it. Okay, well, before we sign off, there is someone behind the camera whose outfit is so amazing and so perfect for Valentine's Day. And I know she never steps in front of the camera, but she looks so good.
Oh, it is
Monty,
really cute.
It
is cute.
It's so cute.
Skulls.
Come on. You're so happy to be here. Come on. Pretend like you are.
How cute is this? This actually is very perfect Valentine's Day, and I didn't even notice that.
I didn't plan on it too either. I was like,
Okay, so Monty, let's talk about this look because it's real cute.
Okay.
So you've got, I feel like these are your classic Oxfords,
Yes.
or brogues. You go for them like all the time. They're your
Can't
look.
see them, but yeah.
Well, just trust me.
Yeah.
They look great. And okay, so you have this burgundy sweater layered over a collared shirt, which is a great look in general, like a crew neck sweater with like a collared shirt, but it's got a little special something.
Yeah, they're little skulls with hearts.
The
Oh
eyes
my
are
God, they're
hearts.
hearts
Yeah,
in the,
they're
I didn't
eyes.
even know. I just thought they were so cute to be like little skulls.
No,
It's like
they're
an Afro Valentine's Day too.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. And not only is she wearing heart-eyed skull shirt, her earrings are Harry Potter themed. There is a lightning bolt scar and the round glasses, which are not unlike your own.
Yeah, true.
Wait, Oh my god.
I'm just saying. Mati's killing it today. I know this isn't your thing. But can you tell us about someone, a woman that inspired you as a kid, what you see in her?
I guess pretty much like everyone in my family, like my mom, my aunts, they were really inspirational and they're just really funny people.
In what way though? Because I know you said when you showed up and I was like, oh my god, I love this outfit.
Yeah, well,
You told me why you wore it.
so I had a doctor's appointment today and my mom told me whenever you go to the doctor, you gotta dress nicely. So this was because
I love that.
I was like, I can't not dress
I
nicely.
like that.
And so literally Mati is here wearing the cutest outfit ever because her mom told her, dress nicely.
Yeah, you gotta dress up.
I love that.
I wish that my mom only told me to wear clean underwear when I went to the doctor. So I wish I had that advice instead.
Well, I love it. Thank you so much, Mati. Jess Hayes says, skulls and hearts, I need this. And Lauren Stiles says, yay, Mati, and so does Sarah Kay. And Laura Sandberg says, so cute, it's preppy classic.
Thank you.
It is very classic. I like
With a
it.
little edge, with a little edge.
And a little afro.
Yeah.
Little afro.
Always gotta have
Oh
that.
my god, I appreciate that so much, Mati. Oh, we're taking a picture right now. Oh my god, I love it. I'm sorry, I know you hated it, but you rock. Okay,
It's
bye, Mati. You can leave me for now.
For now.
Natasha, can you get back and show off your cute look?
Yes, Natasha.
Oh man. Well, these are some amazing ladies. That was so fun hanging out with you guys tonight. And a great way to like kick off February.
Yes.
And a month full of like female love and appreciation.
Yes. Yes. Little girl thing right here.
Hey, okay. You know?
Yes.
I love it. Well, I want to say goodbye to you all and hang out with us all weekend long. We're going to be on Facebook Live on Saturday and Sunday. Don't you go anywhere.
Nice.
And have a great weekend, and you ladies as well.
Happy
Thank you.
Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.